Hey honey, I am so ready to marry you in just a little bit. Thank you for all the just amazing things that you do in my life to make me feel so special. I am so lucky to have just found you, and the fact that we are getting to marry each other today is the greatest gift that God could give me. So I cannot wait to see you down the aisle. And of course I'm crying already, but I'm gonna pull it together. And I love you so much.
And from your vantage point, why don't you share some of the story of y'all first meeting?
Sorry.
And also all the questions you can sort of rephrase, like we first met, blah, 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 you know.
Yeah.
Or like some of my favorite things. So as we go, you can just rephrase the questions I asked.
Well, we first met, and I can definitely answer this in a truthful way since it's our video. We first met on Tinder 2 years before we ever had our first date. And although the first 2 years ago, we both will definitely say that it just wasn't God's timing for us to really match and actually go on a date then. And so whatever drew you to actually reach out 2 years later after matching and saying, hey, would you grab a coffee with me? And how the heck I even had the guts to say yes, because why would I say yes to someone who matched 2 years ago? But we did, and all of that had to be in a higher power than both of us, because that's crazy. But that day at the coffee shop was such an ease, and we met at 211, and we just had such easy conversation and talked forever. And I just always really enjoy looking back at the time that we had getting to know each other in the first couple coffee dates.
And what were some of your first impressions of him?
Well, my first impression was how cute your butt was. I saw it as you were standing in line, and I just thought you looked so sharp in your suit, and that was such an attractive quality for me. And so that was my first impression. The other was just how easy it was to talk to you, and how interesting it was that we both had experiences overseas, and I just thought that was great, and you seemed so cultured.
And then I'm sure there's thousands, but just what are a few of your favorite things about him?
Oh, my favorite things about Josh is he is my calm in the storm. I am the optimist of our relationship. I overplan us sometimes. I probably end up just wanting to go after every opportunity and experience that we can put our hands on. And sometimes that can definitely overdoing it and getting too chaotic. And he is the one that always is there, willing to say yes, but also willing to help me when I've bit off more than I can chew. Whether it's getting up at 5 a.m. with me and making casseroles and cleaning up the kitchen before we have even people coming after making 3 casseroles, or just doing the landscaping in the house after I've just gone ahead and bought all of our shrubs, even as we only have an afternoon to do it.
And how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling excited. I'm trying to not cry, because I am a crier, and you know that, but I am just so excited to marry you, Josh, and I'm so excited to marry the love of my life. He is my perfect counterpoint for me. We balance each other out and make each other laugh, and there's no one I'd rather be doing life with for the rest of our lives, honey, than you.
And what are some of the things you're most excited about for marriage?
I know this is silly, but I think the most exciting parts that I'm looking forward to in marriage is the everyday life that I get to live with you, being with my best friend, and knowing that we're in it together, and continuing to grow as our own selves, making each other the best self, encouraging each other to be the best that we can be for ourselves and each other. And I just can't wait for us to go camping and more lake time, and also just cooking dinner at night or sharing a glass of wine on the back patio.
And last question, what's something you feel like you've really learned from Josh just watching his life?
I think I've really learned I've really learned from you, honey, how to take and be in the moment a little bit more. I can be overzealous and excited and adventurous and saying we can do all the things, and you help me enjoy moments more, because to stop, take a breath, and be in the moment that we're in. And I've just had so much joy in the things we've experienced because of your ability to help center me, and take that breath to see how great it is when we still do the adventurous things, but maybe not so many at one time. So that has been such a joy. And of course, you help me be on time, and I've really enjoyed being, actually on time to things, even as I give you a hard time. It's just so nice to actually surprise everyone every now and then.
And any last thoughts or things to add?
I love you. You are such a strong and passionate and loving man, and I just cannot wait to see you on the other side of that aisle. And thank you for loving me so well. I loved my letter today, and it was just so thoughtful, and can't wait to see you, babe.
Hi, Dacia. I'm at our church. We are getting married here in about 2 hours. I can't believe that we're getting to this point already. It's just, I'm glad we're to it, and I'm glad we're getting married officially today. It's awesome. I have a hard time putting into words how thankful I am that you've come into my life and Riley's life, and how amazing your family is. I hope you know how much I love you and how excited I am to start this journey with you today. It's really, I'm just excited. So I know it's going to be there's going to be lots of ups and downs, but it's going to be a blast. So I love you, and I'll see you in like 2 hours when you start walking down the aisle.
And then when you met her, what were some of your first impressions?
She was very easy to have a conversation with. So anybody that's met Dacia knows she is very good at gift of gab and talking. But her and I, no matter what the subject was, we were able to start clicking right away. So it's been great. And we just laugh at everything and anything. And it's very easy just to be around her. Makes it a lot, just a joy to be around.
And I'm sure there's 1,000 things, but just what are a few of your favorite things about her?
How much she wants everybody else to be happy that's around her in her circle. She's always wanting the best for everybody, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but she always goes into it with the best intention, and she's always extremely sweet and caring when it comes to myself and Riley and our family and her family, and just the thoughtfulness that she tries to put into everybody's lives around her. That's my favorite part about her anytime.
And what's something you feel like you've learned from just watching her life? So many things. Just be patient with people. Give myself some grace and give other people some grace instead of being so hard on everybody. And just learning to accept people how they come, and sometimes they're perfect and sometimes they're not, and you just have to roll with it and understand that most people are really trying their best in every situation, and you just give them some grace. Yeah. And how are you feeling right now? little nervous. I'm not nervous about marrying her. I'm nervous about the 300 people that are going to be in here watching us today and not locking my knees and making sure I don't stumble on my words. But I'm so excited, and I really hope that we can take all of the moments in today together and kind of keep it all just between us, and so that we don't forget how amazing it is too.
Yeah. And any last thoughts or things like that?
No, I'm ready to see you in a couple hours. I'm so thankful. Obviously, by the time you see this, we'll be well past the wedding. But I love you, and I've missed you all day, and I can't wait to see you tonight. And it's going to be an amazing day, and I hope that we can look back on it and just remember how exciting and fun it was to have all of our family and friends here in the same venue with us, and it's going to be great. I'm excited.
We create banter.
Yeah.
It is
Banter!
Banter!
It is going, so
Robble.
Well,
I'm
we
just
start?
here to censor Jose. I don't really have much to say. Welcome, Johnson.
I mean, Johnson knows me. Just in case he creates, I say anything inappropriate, he just makes noises.
That's my job.
Exactly. Well, since you guys took the car alarm story, the only embarrassing story that comes to mind is the time that we were at a bar. I was trying to talk to this lady folk, and so Josh decides to put a couple quarters in the jukebox, and he decides to play Fastballs the Way. And so I'm at the bar,
It's a great song.
buying a drink for this girl and trying to talk to her. Out of nowhere, Johnson comes up and goes, "My boy played this song." And she walked away immediately.
Dead in the eye.
Dead in the eye, and then she walked away immediately.
My boy.
Mr. Brett?
Oh, I'm just here to censor you.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, the car alarm story. So we're sitting in the Jeep, and then the car alarm goes, "Wah!" No, Johnson's a great guy. He loves fishing, loves
does like
Riley.
fishing. Yeah. His son-
Loves Totino's
his
pizza.
son-
Loves Totino's Pizza Roll. I mean, I would never go at an eating contest with Totino's Pizza Roll.
I've seen him
But
in a DiGiorno as well.
by himself.
Have you?
But like a full
By
DiGiorno.
himself.
After snacks.
Yeah,
After
by
snacks.
himself.
Yeah, by himself.
Oh, don't forget, he loves Jethro Tull.
He does.
And Sublime.
And Sublime,
And
that's
Sublime.
right, and Sublime.
He
So,
loves Sublime.
I mean, if there's anything, I think it's going to go on his gravestone. So it's going to say, "I love Jethro Tull and Sublime."
Sitting on a park bench.
Sitting on a park bench. No, Johnson's a great guy.
He's a great
Can't
guy.
complain about him. He's a friend. He's a
How
friend.
good is he at FIFA?
Okay, Josh is the best player at FIFA.
He
He
How's that?
always tends to
He
pass the
passes-
ball out of bounds. where the rest of the
in the living
yes,
room.
yes,
Yes. It's,
where the players are. So that's how you
Yeah.
play soccer. Is you pass the ball out of bounds. He loves, like I said, he loves Riley. He loves fishing. Great guy.
He,
Someone you can definitely count on.
floated the entire Upper Buffalo in the aluminum monster by himself and did not flip
He
one
did.
time.
He did have
impressive.
Taking on water the
He
whole
was
time.
taking on water the whole time.
And
There was a hole in the canoe, and he was just trying to get the water out of the canoe. the
And
whole
when he
time.
fishes in the morning, he goes, "Well, I got bit by something." But I don't know."
He also he and I needed to use the restroom, and at one point we almost decided to use the restroom in the river, but decided not to because of nature.
When you say the
Well, that's
restroom,
a
what do you
great
mean?
story too.
By restroom, I mean use the restroom. Number 2.
anything to add?
Anything to add to that story? Well, then we saw some otters swim by. Actually, were they otters?
They were otters.
Yeah, they were otters. And so then we decided, no, we're not going to do that because nature.
Nature.
I'm very proud of you guys.
Thank you. We're environmentalists and conservative.
Sure are. I have
Conservationists.
this really advanced thing.
Conservationists, not conservatives.
All right, now kiss.
Dash, it's your wedding day, and I could not be more honored that you asked me to stand beside you today. I'm already gonna start crying. But you were my very first friend in Shreveport, and I could not be more thankful for my grandmother and your mom for putting us together in Girl Scouts. You have been a lifelong friend. We're going on like 30 years or close to it. So clearly this is meant to be in forever and forever. And so I love you. We have done lots of fun and crazy things together, starting from campouts at Girl Scouts to basketball to Bird High School and all the shenanigans that went on there, and TCU and Tried Out Sisters. I think God just knew that we were meant to be sisters, lifelong sisters. So I love you. And I just wanted to also tell you a few things that you have taught me through the years. You have taught me to live life to the fullest and to prioritize what matters most and let go of all the rest of it, or try to as much as possible. And I admire you for taking a step back in life and really looking at those things and understanding like who you are and who you want to be and how you want to live life. And I think that is how you met Josh and Riley, and I am just thrilled for you and for the family that you have started, and I can't wait to see the next adventure that you have. You have also taught me to love fully, starting from way younger than now, but with your family and with your extended family, and now to see you with Riley really has taught me so much about loving fully no matter what the circumstances are. And I love you for that, and I love our friendship, and just wish y'all the best of luck, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And to Josh, like I said, I have not planned what I would say to you, but you are, God has great plans, and he knew exactly the man that Dacia needed, and you are him completely. I could not be more thrilled that you are marrying Dacia today, and you are her balance, and you get her, and you really embody the man that she has always dreamed of. And I am so thankful that you are patient and kind and have wisdom and reassurance to her, and that you are her rock. And I just pray that you will continue to be that for her in the good and the bad, and that she will respect you, and that you will love her to the end of the days. Love y'all.
Hi, Dacia and Josh. I am just so excited for you guys. We're just so happy that this day is finally here, and that Josh finally gets to join the Bimler family, as crazy as we are. I totally get you. We can sit in the corner and drink together while everyone else does their craziness at family functions. I just wanted to tell a quick story. The first time that Dacia told me about Josh, we were sitting in the parking lot at the movie theater, waiting for Leah to come, and I asked her, I said, so Dacia, what is this guy that you've been dating? Can you tell me about him? And she just looked at me and she said, Amanda, I think I'm gonna marry him. And we both just started crying and got really emotional because it was very soon after you guys had started dating, but she just knew, Josh, she just knew that you were the guy that she was gonna marry. And as soon as I met you, I knew as well. You're just so sweet with her, and you can keep up with her and keep her grounded, and we're so thankful for that. So I just wanted to share that story, and we love you guys, and I'm excited for what is in store for you.
And the same to both of you. You know, when Dacia told me about Josh, it was a very similar story, except for, of course, we weren't in a parking lot. She called me on the phone because I was in Shreveport. And I really think you called me so I would be the logical one and try to tell you that it was crazy, that you thought this guy was the one after 2 months. And I did think you were crazy, but I thought you were crazy because you thought it was crazy. Because, I mean, I told you, we'd made it to this age. I told you when you would know, and you knew. And I'd never heard you talk about anybody like this before, ever. And just the things you described about him made me realize that this was the one. I mean, I didn't even meet Josh until last September. I mean, and when I met him, it was immediate. It was immediate. I knew it. Josh, I saw the look in your eyes when you looked at her, and that's when I knew. And that's all I needed to know. You're amazing to her. You deal with the lateness, because Lord, I have tried, Josh. I have tried since we were 12. But you love her you love her with your whole heart, and she loves you. And I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy you two found each other. Like, you know, the pastor said, it was just the season for y'all. And we are so happy, happy, happy to be celebrating today with y'all. And I love you both so much. And Riley, coolest kid ever. Takis and Star Mix forever. Riley, forever. So, yeah, happy wedding day, and let's party.
Yeah. We love you guys.
When you're talking about embarrassing, we would have to talk about the car alarm. That would be the most,
car alarm's number one.
it'd have to be the most recent thing. So we were going on a camping trip, and sorry, mentioning Eric Estrada earlier, I've got some Eric Estrada hair going on right now. We were going to the, thanks Dad, we're going to the Buffalo River, and we stopped to camp out the night before, thank you, and thanks Mom, and decided to sleep in our cars that night, and which was a very smart idea.
How do your knees taste?
Yeah, I was sleeping in his car, which is a very small car, and you know, it's about that point we couldn't fall asleep, and we get to that point where we're just dozing off, and then and he is driving Dacia's car, and he doesn't know how to work it at all. Granted, this is a Marine. Josh is a Marine, and we expected better from him.
See, I thought he was super like cool about it. In that, like, he was a man of action and went directly to pulling the battery
I'm not
with his hands.
I'm not taking his nuts away. What I was saying is, he was funny in that he immediately gets out of the car. He's a man of action, don't get me wrong. He popped the hood, but that's the first place he went, was popping the hood and trying to yank the battery out of the car.
Yeah.
His bearings, and he was shaking it. And there, for a certain moment, I hear this, like that. He was getting scared for a second.
This is like started in a full campground.
Yeah, full campground. Lights start coming on, tents zipping.
People whispering.
It just keep blaring and blaring and blaring and blaring, and he's just shaking his car, trying to yank out the battery. And then he hands it to one of our friends, and he just hits the unlock button twice, and it shuts it off.
It definitely felt like an eternity. It probably was like 3 solid minutes at 3 in the morning, full campground.
Yeah.
And we had to hightail it out in the morning before anybody.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. We hightailed it out of there before anybody could see us.
But second one, so we met each other at Men's Warehouse, and a lot of difficult situations to navigate regarding dealing with customers. And there was one particular where a customer had tried on a suit to get alterations, and he had like mildly defecated in the garments he was trying on, and like
mildly.
Yeah, so like not wanting our tailors. Our tailors didn't want to work on the soiled
band.
garments, so he had to call the guy and like delicately broach that he had shat himself, and that he would need to pay for dry cleaning for the pants before it got altered.
Excuse me, sir.
And the guy was super like offended, but Josh for the whole thing was like a gentleman about it. He's like, I can't remember the verbiage he used, but he was like,
"Sir, you shat in your tailors?"
There appears to have been some feces in your knickers." Yeah, that's a good time. That was a pretty average day there, though. So.
Well, I mean, he's also been one of the guys that I would put on my all-star dream team eating team.
Yeah, he's an animal. I think he came in like 5th in a Nathan's hot dog like Coney Island thing. They don't make the ESPN level, but
it wouldn't be a Nathan's hot dog. It would be a Totino's pizza eating contest.
When kids ask me about like, hey, why do we need to know this like higher level math? I tell them about his ordering.
Yeah, we have to have.
If you take one of his orders, you actually have an honorary degree in this like associate of mathematics.
Well, you have to know your multiplication tables because like this many calories in this Totino's pizza
Sir,
times 12.
We're obligated to tell you, Surgeon General, you're gonna die.
And then how many cheese it's on top of this, plus whatever you snack on later.
Hey, don't forget goldfish.
And goldfish. Yeah, thank you.
And he likes fishing.
Yeah, and fish.
That's all.
He likes fishing too. I'm out.
And that's it. I'm done.
I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna ask you, what was it like growing up with a brother like Joshua Wade Johnson?
It was very easy to feel like I was the dominant one.
Oh, like wrestling, or like, did you guys used to wrestle back in the day and play football in the yard like the boys do?
I have a lot of fond memories of him and I farting on each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Like spread butt cheeks farting? Or?
Oh yeah, they just trying to intentionally give each other a pink eye. Kind of.
Oh, okay. I mean, that gets you out of school, so that's good.
Yeah.
What do you love most about your brother? What is something that you admire about your brother?
I'd say how much he resembles George Costanza. Yeah.
With his hair?
Yeah.
Or what?
Just his general outlook on life.
Because he takes he goes in the pool and then it's very small after that.
Right.
I was in the pool.
Now, do you think when you were growing up, did he ever, I don't know, like get better presents than you or anything like that?
No, I Jordan, that's such a horrible question.
He's psychoanalyzing.
Okay, did he push you down and then get to the tree before you got there?
No, okay. I wouldn't say that.
All right, what was his scariest prank on you?
Gosh.
When he said he was pregnant?
Actually, we didn't really prank each other a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys just wrestled?
We just beat each other up like endlessly.
Did you guys fist fight?
No, but very close to it. Like, I mean, just lovingly beating the crap out of each other for
like headlocks and stuff?
For 18 years. And then he went to Japan, and then the day he got back, we beat the crap out of each other again.
Why?
I think that was our way of like showing love for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what was he like in high school? Because I didn't know Josh in high school. Now, what was he like? What would you make fun of him for if you saw him in high school today?
Josh was very into tennis.
He's very into tennis, huh?
Did you guys not know that?
We had no idea.
That's
No
like
idea. That's actually
shorts.
very new for us.
Josh was very serious about the tightness of the strings on his racket. He did that for a long time.
Very serious about the tightness on his racket, huh?
Yeah.
He had a very toy racket, huh?
Very toyly wound, yeah.
We had no idea. We've never played tennis with the guy.
He was definitely into banging band chicks.
Oh, okay.
Because he played the trumpet.
Editing.
Okay. Well, I've banged a trumpet in my time.
It's gonna get edited too.
Yeah.
He's definitely into band.
Okay, so he's into tight rackets. So he
Tight
was
racks?
okay, but I've seen the picture of him. So what kind of music did he listen to in high school?
That was a Fuel and a Hinder.
Oh! Okay, now we're getting somewhere. What a douchebag, right? Fuel and Hinder. Did he sing along with them in the car?
Oh yeah, man! Leave your love bleeding in my hands, man.
Oh,
I heard that at the top of his lungs more than a few times.
Really? Did he write it in his diary?
No, he had a mid '80s Silverado that he'd ride down with the windows down
with his puka shell necklace.
Exactly.
Were you singing along?
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
I was definitely in the passenger seat.
Oh, you guys held hands and sang that. That's sweet. So that's a very good memory that you guys share. So Fuel and Hinder. Now, did your parents know that he listened to that?
Actually, my parents let him go to a Fuel concert 2 hours away.
Oh God! No one called child services.
No. Although they should have. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's in Missouri.
Now, after.
Just keep rolling like nothing happened.
Okay, so if you could, so after this last little droplet here, if you could say something that can just least bit hinder your embarrassment here, what would you say to your brother after tonight, after seeing all of this beautiful ceremony?
Josh, we used to fart in the bathtub together, and today I watched you on stage, and I think you found true love. So I feel like you've come a little ways, and you found somebody else you can fart in the bathtub with.
That is beautiful. Beautiful. We can end on that one.
Yeah,
We can end on that one.
That's it.
Very good.
Hi Dacia, hi Josh. Dacia, you know, we met at the University of Arkansas when you're finishing your undergrad and I was in graduate school, and it seems like so long ago, and you've been such an incredible friend through life and students in free enterprise and to Enactus and all the travels we did together, and to you embracing Rob and eventually him being your big brother. This has been such an incredible journey, and I'm so proud of you, so happy for you, so glad to be a part of your big day, and just can't wait to see what the next phase of your life unfolds. And you are so special to us, as you know, and you've been there for so many special moments, including the very first week of Zuri being born. You were her first visitor when she was born in Charlotte. You flew over right away, and that's just the person that you are. However, you're also the other person that's very spontaneous, which is not like me, who shows up and says we need to go for dinner, and if it wasn't in my plan, I can't really adjust and do that. But you taught me how to be a little spontaneous, not quite there, but I tried a bit. But again, very, very, very proud of you, and so happy for you. And on your special day, wish you love and happiness, and Riley and your new family. I just wish you guys love and happiness, and that you will all cherish the moments from this day forward and the next chapter of your lives. Love you all. Can't wait to see what next year brings, and cheers to you all. Love you guys.
Okay, so hey Dacia, can you tell her hi?
Hi.
Can you tell her hi? Say hi, Miss Dacia.
Happy wedding day.
Happy wedding day, right? So we have been friends. I don't know if you guys know this, but Dacia and I have been friends since I first moved here to Bentonville. Way back, yep, I know, with Dad a long time ago when I moved here, and you were my first friend here, first real friend. Her mom got us involved in a Bible study together, and we became instant friends, and that was over 10 years ago. It was pretty cool. So
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, you think? Yes. And we started the first the girls lacrosse team in town, and then we also every Thursday night we'd watch Grey's Anatomy together. You love Grey's, don't you? Yeah, you don't watch Grey's, but you sometimes watch it with me. But every Thursday night, Grey's Anatomy. So Josh, we're gonna keep watching Grey's Anatomy. So be ready for her to either disappear on Thursdays, or I'm coming and crashing your house. Right, because Grey's
every Thursday?
Every Thursday when it comes back on, we watch Grey's. It's just our thing. We've been watching it for like 10 years together. It's kind of crazy that it's been that long. Grey's Anatomy, celebrating birthdays, all the cool milestones, all the cool things that we do.
Do you guys color?
Do we color? Well, I mean...
Probably no.
I mean, we haven't, but maybe we should. Coloring sometimes is good. But that's kind of been...
You can sketch. Sketch the people that are in here.
Okay, we can sketch. So I hope that you one day have a really good friend like Miss Dacia has been to me. And Josh came into the picture, and Dacia has been super happy, super, super happy. Found somebody to just love. Found somebody to love. And their son Riley. And we just wish you guys the best. And
the best wedding day ever.
The best wedding day ever. And yeah. So cheers to many more of these happy times, and watching little humans grow up. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we've enjoyed you being a part of our lives, right? We've kind of called her Aunt Dacia for a reason, right? Yeah, because she's pretty much been an aunt. So we love you, Josh. Take good care of her, and we'll see you the next Grace night. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Say love you. Love you, Aunt Dacia.
Love you, Aunt Dacia.
Love you.
Well, just so happens that Dacia's my big, but I'm here with her actual blood sister, Leah.
Yes, we're excited. Hello, Dacia and Josh. We're here on your wedding night. We're thinking about you. It's about 9:15 at night, and you probably haven't eaten anything yet.
Nope.
Sorry about that. The macaroni and cheese, we saw it on a plate.
It went past and it smelled very good.
Yes.
We have not eaten
We
either.
have not eaten any of it yet. But we are so excited to be here. The day has finally arrived and you are official. And we're so excited that we got to be part of your day. You have anything to say?
Yes. I just love the fact that Dash, through this whole event, how close everyone has like sort of become again to you. So it's been a few years since we've all hung out, and yet your warmth and empathy and love has managed to bring us all back together, and more importantly to join us with your amazing husband Josh's family. So we're watching all our little babies playing together in the yard and just having the most amazing time, and just thinking that this is like so amazing.
And that was the purpose that you intended. The purpose you intended this night to be was about family. And I know that that's truly important to you and Josh, and we're so blessed that we were able to be a part of this night and kind of reflect and see all of our kids and see y'all just so in love. And we're blessed to have spent this entire day with you as well. We're so lucky, Dacia, that you have been in my life for 34 years and in Robin's life for
like 18 years.
18 years. Yes, because we've been here 18 years now. So y'all have known each other for 18 years. It's just truly important that we got to stand beside you. And Josh, holy cow, we are so excited that you are officially part of the family now as well. But just to really kudos to you, because you love our Dacia strong, and you love her with your whole heart, and you take care of her, and you really make her happy, and we appreciate that. We appreciate just that love that you give to her.
And I think also how exciting it was that Riley was also there and such a
part of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how amazing is he? Like this young man who was taking charge of all the littles and explaining things to them and how to wear a tux, and just doing such a great job. So that was very exciting, and to think that he's going to be a part of our life, because we are all family. I mean, ultimately we've inherited a whole different side of a family, which is so great.
We've grown. We're blessed. We love you both. We feel like we're probably both rambling as usual, because we like to talk. So we love you, and we hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful life. And we're just praying for you, and we pray that your happiness continues, and we'll be here for both of you. And love you. Love you, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
And we're so proud of you, and thank you for such a wonderful, fun night. I know it's only like 1/3 done, but we're having a great time.
We're having a great time. Yes.
As you may tell.
Yes. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Dacia, the day is here, and I am so happy that it's finally here. We've waited for this for a long time, and you have been so patient, and you've waited for God to bring this man into your life, and he is an amazing man. I'm so thankful for him and just the smiles he brings to your face. I just remember the first time that you talked to him in the car when we were heading to the lake, and I've never seen a bigger smile on your face, and I've never seen you talk about a guy like that or a man like that in your entire life. And I knew he was different. It was very quick, and it was very soon after y'all started dating that you were telling me all this. So I was kind of nervous, and I didn't really know what to think, but the smile told it all. The smile truly told it all, and I love you so much, and I still remember the smile. So I will always remember that. I'm so happy. I know everybody's been saying they're so happy for you, but I'm truly happy. I know when I got married, you thought I was too young, and as a good older sister would be, you were scared. You were nervous about how successful it'd be. But I think you now see just how much I love Amanda. And the fun thing is now I can look back or look now at this relationship that you and Josh are starting now as a family, and I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared at all because I know Josh and how kind he is and how true he is and how he treats you. So I can honestly say I'm not scared. I'm not losing a sister. I'm gaining a brother. And his humility, thank you for choosing him. Thank you. Now Josh, I got a lot to say to you. Treat her right. Don't get lazy. It's gonna get hard. It's gonna get hard at times. I can honestly say after 7 years of marriage, it gets hard sometimes, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it when you, regardless of the circumstance that Dacia's acting poorly towards you, keep being the strength in the household. Keep being the rock that Dacia needs to lean on. Ephesians says, husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church, and how he gave himself up for the church. So please model that in the home. Model that like you've never modeled it before. Dacia's gonna get lazy and treat you wrong, and just be tired sometimes. Regardless of the circumstances, please just love her well. Serve her unstoppable. Just don't stop loving her and serving her. When the dishes need to be done and everybody's tired, about to go to bed, just do it and then go to bed. And it's going to give her that smile that you've been giving her the past 2 years that y'all been together. Josh, I love you, man. I'm so excited to be your brother. It's going to be a fun life together. I'm so excited to have scotches by a fire, the flagstone we're going to build together in your backyard. That's going to be fun. Thank you for treating Dacia the way you treat her. I love you both so much, and I just pray every day that you'll just continue to serve each other well and just continue to be kind and be humble towards each other. Love you so much. That's it. Bye.